Guys, I deleted Roblox and I logged out, so I created a new account. But today we're gonna react to Roblox story times.
You guys, this is the reason why I never wore big dresses to school. Let me set the scene for you. Fourth grade Joe, 9 years old, super perky and happy to be wearing a giant dress to school. You know, I don't know why I was. Maybe we had just gotten it. I was super excited about it. It was like a Wednesday. I was like, Mom, I want to wear this dress. And since I was mainly tomboyish my entire life, she was probably like, yes, wear it. So I took it to school. Oh. So I took it to school. It made playtime a little complicated, but that's fine. Recess was fine. I was one of those kids who loved to roll around in the dirt, climb trees, all that jazz. And I'm like, it's just a dress. It'll be fine. So it's time for, like, nutrition class. I don't know, they're trying to teach us about, like, pyramids and, like, food groups. My teacher starts looking at me funny. And then she kind of just says to the entire class, Josadak? And I'm like, Josadak, can you come with me outside for a second? I'm like, yeah, sure. Fourth grade me just comes with her outside. And when we're outside, she closes the door. And I'm like, huh. She slowly takes off her shoe. I was like, oh, look for part 2. Okay, part 2. I honestly didn't expect to make 2 parts out of this. So my teacher was looking at me like so intensely while she was taking off her shoe. And I was so confused. Miss whatever your name is, because I don't remember. What are you doing? And she goes, don't move. And I start panicking. But I do what she says. Like, she gets her shoe. She holds it up to here. And then she throws it at me. And I literally jumped. She hit me in the bottom half of my dress. The shoe went flying. You know what else went flying? Right next to her shoe was the giantest spider I have ever seen in my life. I think it was a tarantula, which would have been fine because tarantulas are pretty much harmless. But at the time, both her and I were freaking out. She literally knocked the spider out. Her aim was so good. I'm actually amazed right now. She's like, oh my god, I saw that on your dress when you came in and I had to get it off. I was like, thank you. Yeah, I had no idea that was on there. So I retired that dress. No more dresses to school. Not for Joe. Thanks for...
That's funny.
Story time. My
Look,
boyfriend wouldn't let me
Steiner's
break up with
again.
him, so I cheated on him with his best friend. So we're gonna call my boyfriend
Okay.
Jay and his best friend Mike. Well, I met these 2 boys through my best friend, and I really liked Mike.
good.
Mike and I would talk all the time. We would FaceTime 24/7. But
I
whenever the
know I
subject of dating
deleted
came up, he
Roblox
said that
because
he
I couldn't
couldn't because his
log
best
in.
friend really liked me.
And
So he was trying
now
to
I
set
have
me
no
up
Robux.
with Jay,
It's okay.
but not really because he really liked
Okay.
me. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I'll date Jay for
So
a little
just,
bit and then I'll break up with him. Worst
it's
mistake
not
of
what
my
I was saying.
fucking life. Every time I would try to break up with this kid, he would be like,
If you dare say
I'm pretty sure
no bad words. No in my video. No bad words in my
I do not have
videos.
enough time to explain it in this video, so you can go search it up. And we all had to get a turn to go to the Eagle Elf shop. Basically, the Eagle Elf shop was just a shop that our teachers set up so we could go buy stuff for each other for Secret Santa. Obviously, for this shop, you'd have to bring your own money. And every year, everything would always be so expensive. So, I always bring my own money for Secret Santa. Some people didn't participate because they didn't bring their own money. So, we were just sitting in line, and then soon my name gets called. I get up and go into the room. And we'd always have, like, an adult who would come with us and, like, bring us around and help us find stuff. There'd also be the parents of the kids that go to the school. They would volunteer to come. I got my friend Lucy's mom. I'm running out of time, so come back for part 2. Part 2. Okay, so I was in the Eagle Elf shop with my friend Lucy's mom. And then after we start shopping, a little bit, like a couple minutes after, she pulls me to the side in the middle of shopping and says, "Sweetie, you're not allowed to get anything unless it's for my daughter." And I think in my head, I didn't even get Lucy. Like, I'm not supposed to, like, shop for her. I'm supposed to shop for Madison, which is another girl in my school. So I tell her that. And she yells at me. Sorry, this one's short. Come back for part 3. Part 3. So I tell her, and she's like, well, I don't care. She's your best friend. You need to buy for her. And then she says, you also have to buy for me and her. That's it. And if you don't buy for both of us, you cannot be her friend anymore, and I will not allow you to. And I, in my mind, I'm like, this lady is messed up. And I've actually known this lady since I was, like, 2. Because I've been Lucy's best friend for so long. So then I'm like, what the heck? That's so messed up. And she's like, I'm an adult. You cannot talk to me like that. Then she grabs my money and says, you cannot have this unless you use it for me and my daughter. So basically, I snatch it back and say, fine, I won't be Lucy's friend anymore. And you girl, you know I was not going to lose my best friend from that. Sorry, come back for part four. And so, you know I was not going to let her ruin my relationship with my best friend. So, basically, I bought for the person, you know, the person I had to buy
I'll
for.
be silent.
And I was still
No one
his
can
best
hear
friend.
me now,
My mom
okay?
told her I wasn't. But one day I wrote her a letter and slipped it through her window.
Okay, bye.
The